GOAT. New to 2K21, My Team seasons were packed with surprises, challenges, and amazing cards. And this user was there for it all. This year's My Team GOAT was Long Long Home, earning well over 2 million XP. Way to dominate out there. Another new feature in 2K21 was the W, where you can build a My Player in the WNBA and chase greatness. And this year's WMVP is Kel. Now, Kel wasn't able to join us, but we still wanted to share their excitement. I am so happy the W was included in the game and that it's being recognized with an award. My late father and I loved watching the WNBA together.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a look at the status here of both teams, injured players, and who will not be in the lineup.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one, so I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists, and he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, it gives my teammates an opportunity to score, and that's what's always mattered to me. And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And Doris, tonight, two experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Howard. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, they've got Kyrie Irving. Andre Drummond is out there with Durant. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Russell Westbrook, an absolute terror, someone who uses his body so well to draw contact.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know what I admire about Russell Westbrook? Were there weaknesses to his game when he came in? No question about it. But his work habits, his desire to excel and improve have turned those weaknesses into strengths. Truly extraordinary.
Drummond finds Durant. Back to Drummond. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Howard. Down low. Good D by Drummond.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Westbrook against Brown. Back to Curry. Bobbed up there for Drummond.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass.
You love the focus from LeBron James. He's near the rim, so he's got to use his size and his skill to full advantage.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And the Lakers have possession. After the basket by Brooklyn. Westbrook passes to Bradley. Here's Howard. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Outside Durant. An easy 2 points on the layup. KD's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Westbrook, and the officials call a traveling violation. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Drummond dishes to Durant. Over LeBron. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
You know, you're going to have success
Isi
when
LeBron.
you start out shooting 80%
Babawi si
of the
LeBron.
game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Johnson from outside. And they double up James. Over Durant. And James gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Westbrook with the steal. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2. Hands it from downtown. Durant's got 9.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and Durant gets it to go.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
It's LeBron with the drive, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Now, guys, that's a superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, James. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over.
Wow, hammering it in.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Outside Curry. And on the way from Irving for 3. That one no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And again, it's the Nets missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, just incredible instincts from Russell Westbrook. How about that pass? On time, on target, make it easy.
Irving looking for an opening. Outside,
Uy,
KD
umatras ang away po.
knocks down the 3 ball. Durant's got 14 points for the game.
He can't miss.
James outside. Howard, the pass to Bradley. James up top. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Stolen by Westbrook.
A pass that.
Wow, that was
wow.
a strong dunk.
That is nice.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Nets trail by 7. And here is Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to KD. KD draws the double. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Horton Tucker. The pass to Westbrook. Right block shot. Back to Howard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Cuts it 5 from 18. Horton Tucker, that's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lobbed up there for KD. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Lift-off is complete.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Brooklyn trailing. Irving kicks to Drummond. To the paint. Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Mills, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Dragic in for Irving. Timeout called the Nets. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Here's Mills. Great D that time from Howard.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking, because he can heat up in a hurry?
James finds Bradley. Back to James, and stolen by Drummond. Passes it to Brown. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
He hits both from the stripe. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 9-point game. Brown, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Westbrook scanning the floor.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And the Nets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets trail by 9. Now Brown. Outside Dragic from past the arc. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight and finished off by Westbrook.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Brown. Dragic finds Mills. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Westbrook. Bradley dishes to Howard. Horton Tucker, the pass to Bradley. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Outside Dragic. Here's Aldridge. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Los Angeles leading by 8. Westbrook kicks to James. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Horton Tucker. LeBron left side. Nets shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. The Lakers on offense. There's the pass to Bradley. Back to Westbrook. That shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's Dragic with the 3. Rebounded by Howard. And finished off by Westbrook.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
No good from Dragic. James looking it over. Bradley lays it up and banks it in. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
I think you've got to get physical with Avery Bradley down low. When you don't, he will punish you with his versatility.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Lakers on top. They lead by 12. Live from Brooklyn, New York. You're watching 2K Sports. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Mills. James Johnson is out there with Brown. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Dragic in at the 1. Anthony kicks to Howard. Howard draws the double. Here's Horton Tucker. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. He gets that one.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself. Accelerates off the screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
To the middle, it's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Mills has got the ball. Good work defensively by Anthony. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pulls it from 20. Pass to Anthony. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Here's Monk. Rebound, Brooklyn. Mills with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Dragic. And he makes good on the layup. Dragic has got his first basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Good on the bucket.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Passes it to Dragic. Over Augustine. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Augustine passes to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Johnson against Anthony. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Anthony kicks to Monk. Reza passes to Anthony. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Nets trail by 6. And here is Thomas. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Johnson finds Dragic. Good on the shot.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Anthony nowhere around. Off target from 3-point range. The Nets are gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Johnson, the pass to Dragic. And it's Johnson with the jam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Durant's checked in for Bruce Brown. James checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for DJ Augustine. Westbrook with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Now Dragic. Outside, KD. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Durant's got 21.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Dragic looking for an opening. Fires the three. The rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You simply can't bite on that pump fake from LeBron because he is waiting for you to leave your feet, and he's going to lean in to get to the line.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Free throw good, LeBron.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 4. Thomas hits the bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Howard. Back to LeBron. Over Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Dragic from outside. Ariza with the rebound. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Dragic with a wide open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Thomas against Westbrook. Howard, great positioning on the putback.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
KD against Ariza. KD passes to Aldridge. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to end his cold spell. Aldridge inside, covered by LeBron. Count that bucket. Aldridge has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Howard finds James. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Johnson. A-Train, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And it's Dragic off the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Dragic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
I know Trevor Ariza has been a bit of a journeyman, but he is also a proven champion. On the defensive end, you know he's going to take pride in locking down his man.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
That one goes. Count it. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, when LeBron James is starting to cook, his teammates understand, hey, perhaps the big guy, one of the greats of his generation, needs the basketball.
And Brooklyn turns it over again. Here's LeBron. 27 points for him. Westbrook kicks to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball the way he does.
Nets trail by 9. Now here's Dragic. He has 6. Outside Durant. Latrey. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
1:09 left in the first half of the game. Here's Thomas. Gets it to fall from the right block. Lakers leading by 9. James outside. Stolen by Thomas. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And James throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside Thomas. The pass to Dragic. Inside. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Aldridge.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Westbrook with it. 16 points for him. LeBron outside. And they double up James. Picked his pocket. Here's Thomas. Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break. And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers lead by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. But you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Ted Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 33 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
Well, they were really in attack mode. The most telling stat is how many times they got to the free throw line. They weren't all afraid to get their hands and get those elbows there. You know, I'm a specialist when it comes to the elbows, Ernie.
Kenny, what's your take on Brooklyn so far?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. 9-point game. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Johnson. LeBron James is out there with Howard. Then there's Bradley, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Bradley passes to Howard. 6 on the shot clock, and Bradley gets it to go.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
Pass to Drummond. Down low. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Dragic has got 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. Back
to Westbrook. Howard at the elbow. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Bradley can't get it to go. Nets trail by 9. Curry with it. Now guarded by Bradley. The kick out to Irving. Passes it to Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate. Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Brown's checked in. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You must respect the strength of Russell Westbrook. Boy, even when you foul him, he can still finish.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Curry, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 19. It's Bradley on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Johnson, a wide open look. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 6. Brown outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And James throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Anthony's checked in for Howard. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. James Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn. Second free throw, no good. Nets trail by 8. Brown with it. Now Anthony defending. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson finds Brown. Pass to Irving from the arc.
Oh, you love to see DJ Augustine just hustling all over the floor defensively. What a great job contesting. This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Back to LeBron.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Johnson, a wide open look from outside off the mark. Lakers leading by 6. Anthony on the wing. Nice ball movement in by the Lakers. And James throws it down.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
outside Curry. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Augustine looking around. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And quietly, DJ Augustine has become one of the game's better three-point shooters. This is an established player who finds ways to continue to be productive, guys.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Mills is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Horton Tucker's checked in. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 10. Now the pass to Mills. To the paint. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
The Nets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Los Angeles leading by 7. LeBron outside. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Mills. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And the Lakers with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
I'd say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Nets trail by 3. Outside Irving. Drummond dishes to Irving. Johnson inside. Anthony on him. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 10 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Augustine. 5 to shoot. Back to LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
And James drills them both. Augustine with the steal. He kicks it to Anthony. And finished off by LeBron.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack him.
And the dunk by James.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Timeout called the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Johnson. Drummond finds Irving. Drummond trying to get himself free. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. Irving against Augustine. And the dunk by LeBron.
You simply can't allow LeBron to get going from there. He knows how to get into a comfort zone from any spot on the floor.
Bradley on the double team to the left side wing. Back to Mills. Pass to Irving. Over Augustine. No good from Irving. Los Angeles leading by 5. Anthony on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Augustine. Back to Bradley. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 4 on the clock. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Lobbed up there for Drummond. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Mills with it. Anthony on him. Claxton the pass to Mills, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Here's Claxton. And the pass to Mills. Just 3 to shoot. Now Bradley. On the wing, James. Defended by Drummond. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. That one goes in. Lakers shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. James kicks to Bradley. James against Drummond, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Anthony's shot is off. Nets trail by 5. Here's Irving. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Irving dishes to Mills. Pass to Claxton. And here's Brown outside. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Bradley with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. LeBron against Brown. Now here's LeBron. Non-stop scoring machine here. Bradley can't get it to go.
Yeah, this is when Melo's at his best, when he's active on both ends of the floor.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Irving is out there with Curry. And it's Durant. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in a power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Westbrook finds Howard. Back to Westbrook. That 3 off the mark. Nets trail by 5. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Johnson. Passes to Howard. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Pass to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Kicks it to Johnson. Off target with his three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
KD's shot is off. Lakers leading by 5. Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Carmelo. He kicks it to Johnson. Here's Howard. Rebounded by the Nets. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Here's Claxton, and he drops it in from the low post. Claxton's got his first bucket of the night.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
Westbrook double team. Durant with the steal. It's Curry outside. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. It's Westbrook with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 21.
You get the sense that Russell Westbrook relishes contact. He is so physically strong.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nobody near Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
The pass to Howard. Right side Westbrook. They get a hand on it. To the wing right side. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off on the drive. A physical guard who welcomes the contact.
The first free throw is good. Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. And the Lakers also making a switch. Malik Monk, he's checked in for A-Train. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Look, as you see it so often, Kyrie Irving's speed makes him easy to foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. The Lakers in the lead. Right side Westbrook. Nice D from Aldridge. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Johnson with the block. And he recovers it to take the lead. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. That one on Monk.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Westbrook.
I'll tell you this. Russell Westbrook is absolutely cooking on the offensive end. You can see the opponent's head coaches shaking their heads like, uh-oh.
Durant, the pass to Irving. Irving double team. It's Aldridge, high post. To the middle. Low block shot. Curry can't get it to go. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Anthony's shot is off. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Westbrook with it to the inside. Offensive rebound. Johnson, the pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Nets trail by 3. Pass to Aldridge. Outside Curry. The kick out to Aldridge. And again, it's the Nets missing.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Westbrook double team. Back to Johnson. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Out for 3. The 3 from Anthony. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Passes it to Monk. Down low. Goes back up. And Howard finishes it off. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Well, Dwight Howard, if he gets that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Pass to Irving. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. Two free throws coming up.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Well, we continue to be, to me, in the golden age of point guards in the NBA. And Kyrie Irving is right there with the best of them in that discussion.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Thomas. And then for the Lakers, LeBron's checked in for Stanley Johnson. And it's Avery Bradley in for Monk.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, KD. Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And the Lakers call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Kicks it out to James. And they double up James. And there's the pass to Bradley. And again, the Lakers no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And stolen by LeBron. And James throws it down.
Well, should any of us be surprised? If they need a bucket, LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 3 in the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Mills is checked in. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Goes up off the inbound, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Brown. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
LeBron against Irving. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Durant, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
So he gets them both.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
The Lakers in the lead, and it's the Lakers on the break. And Durant sends it back. Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Lakers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Westbrook can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone into a fight from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Durant gets double teamed. To take the lead, Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And stolen by LeBron. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson left side. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Oh, Bradley has become a focal point for this team. Not in a huge moment will you see him take a sidestep. Love it.
Here's Beatty. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
And here is James. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Howard. And stolen by Drummond.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he hits both.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Here's James, and yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Timeout called. The Nets. They trail by 4. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Irving for 3. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
24 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the 3-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And there's the call on Durant. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here's Mills from the arc, rebounded by the Lakers. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we were able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.